A man's character is revealed in power. They say that if you crave to uncover the raw, unfiltered truth of a man's soul, to strip away the layers of pretense and peer into the core that defines his very essence, don't bother probing his lofty dreams or hanging on his eloquent promises. Don't just observe how he extends a hand in his hour of need, or how he navigates the even terrain among peers where civility is effortless. No, to witness the unveiling of his authentic self. Watch him when the winds of fortune shift in his favor. Watch him when power anoints his path, when no becomes a relic of the past, when kindness transforms from necessity to noble choice amid the seductive shadows of cruelty. Watch him when justice yields to his command, when equity is elective, and the laws reshape at his whisper. In those exalted instants, liberated from obligation's leash, his true nature doesn't murmur. It manifests in full, glorious revelation, a testament that echoes through time and inspires profound introspection in us all. Power reveals. Power unmasks. Power is the ultimate alchemist, dissolving the illusions of virtue to expose the bedrock beneath, whether it's a shimmering vein of gold radiating goodness or a corroded vein of vice lurking in darkness. It serves as the grand illuminator, the merciless mirror reflecting not the curated image we project to the masses, but the unadorned architecture of our innermost selves. Countless appear as beacons of nobility when humbled by hardship, modest in moments of scarcity, gracious while scaling the heights, enduring when tides turn against them. But entrust them with the throne of authority, the scepter of supremacy, the cloak of unchallenged dominion, and behold the metamorphosis that inspires awe or awakens caution. For power is the supreme magnifier, a prism that intensifies the hues of our hidden hearts. It doesn't fabricate flaws or forge virtues anew. It amplifies what has always dwelled within, bringing it to radiant or ruinous light. The empathetic evolve into exemplars of compassion, their benevolence flowing like a healing river to uplift the downtrodden and inspire waves of kindness across generations. The righteous ascend as pillars of justice, wielding fairness as a shield for the vulnerable, igniting movements that echo equality eternally. But the malevolent? They metastasize into merciless overlords, their souls hardening into tools of tyranny that crush spirits and cast long shadows of suffering. The fragile? They mutate into oppressors of insecurity, projecting their inner turmoil outward, sowing discord where harmony could flourish. This is why the ancients, those eternal guardians of wisdom, whose teachings have guided humanity through tempests of turmoil and triumphs of the spirit, admonished us against the enchantment of superficial charm or the lure of unchecked ambition. A man may mesmerize with charisma that sparkles like celestial fire, crafting visions of virtue that captivate crowds and command loyalty. He may ascend with artful allure, his words a staircase of seduction. But crown him with power's mantle, and the masquerade melts away. His hands, now unbound, will either extend in empowerment or clench in exploitation. His decisions will sow seeds of solidarity or harvest fields of division. His quietudes will safeguard the innocent or sanction iniquity. His deeds, freed from the fetters of necessity, will inscribe the indelible saga of his soul upon the canvas of history, inspiring us to seek leaders whose light endures. History unfolds as an ultra-inspirational gallery of souls laid bare under authority's unblinking eye. Behold Julius Caesar, whose imperial ascent unmasked not mere ambition, but a hubris that fractured Rome's republic, birthing cautionary epics of humility that resonate in every hall of power, inspiring guardians of democracy to vigilantly protect against ego's excess. Contrast this with Abraham Lincoln, whose wartime presidency unveiled a profound reservoir of empathy and integrity, forging a fractured nation into a forge of unity and inspiring billions to champion compassion as the cornerstone of true leadership. Witness Nelson Mandela, rising from apartheid's abyss to hold power with forgiveness's grace, transforming vengeance into reconciliation and inspiring a global awakening to the healing power of humility amid might. These luminaries didn't twist under power's pressure. They were amplified, their inner radiances or darknesses cast across time's vast stage. And so it is for each of us. In the arenas of influence, whether commanding boardrooms, nurturing families, guiding teams, or shaping communities, our authentic selves surface, unadorned and undeniable, inspiring introspection and evolution in those we touch. This ultra-inspirational truth calls you to sacred self-scrutiny. As you climb life's majestic peaks, what essence are you cultivating within? Are you blossoming into a beacon of benevolence or allowing elevation to erode your ethics? Power will not reinvent your core. It will radiate it, magnifying your virtues to inspire multitudes or your vices to sow sorrow. Choose now to nurture qualities that shine eternally. Humility that anchors you amid acclaim's heights. Compassion that connects you to humanity's heartbeat. Integrity that stands as your eternal fortress. For in authority's forge, character isn't concealed, it's consecrated or condemned. The benevolent become builders of bridges, lifting the fallen to horizons of hope and inspiring collective ascents. The just become sentinels of equity, ensuring fairness flows like life-giving waters to all shores, igniting revolutions of righteousness. But beware the snares. The arrogant erect empires of alienation, walls that divide dreams and diminish destinies, cautioning us against the perils of pride. The self-serving harvest fields of resentment, reaping what their ego sows, reminding us that true power serves, not seizes. Power bestows the supreme sovereignty, the liberty to choose without constraint, and in choice blooms the garden of character, the crucible where souls are sanctified or stained. Will you uplift the overlooked or oppress the vulnerable? Lead with luminous wisdom or lord with lurking terror? Honor unvarnished truth or twist it for transient treasures? Remember those who paved your path, or forget them in fortune's fog. The crown doesn't craft the king consecrates the crown. Your inner light infuses authority with enlightenment or eclipse. So, as you claim your spheres of sway, from intimate influences as companion, caregiver, guide, to vast vistas of vision, let every ounce of power be a prism reflecting your soul's ascent. What revelations will it birth? Will it showcase a heart expanded by empathy, radiating inspiration that ignites global change? This is your ultra-inspirational summons to soulful stewardship. Forge your character in the unseen forge of daily devotion. Nurture nobility when shadows shroud your steps. Integrity when temptations tempt in twilight. Kindness when cruelty calls with no consequence. Act with honor in hidden havens, so that when power's spotlight illuminates, you don't don a disguise. You dazzle with authenticity. Let your elevation be an evolution of excellence, inspiring all who ascend alongside you. For power doesn't corrupt the core, it crystallizes it. When authority anoints you, let it unveil a strength softened by sagacity, a confidence cradled in compassion, a leadership luminous with love. Let your wielding of influence be a wellspring of wonder, a force that fosters flourishing for every fellow traveler. In the epic chronicle of your existence, a man's character is revealed in power, and who you prove to be in its embrace is the culmination of every choice you've cherished. Rise with this truth as your eternal torch and let your empowered path become the inspiration that awakens humanity to its potential for profound purity and unbridled bravery. Your legacy of light begins now. Embrace it, embody it, and let it inspire infinity.
If you felt inspired by our journey through the Hellenic horizons, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.